Welcome back, guys, to Brunch with Abby and Kate. Now, since I'm not very good at remembering sports stats, I'm going to throw it over to Kate to give you the update from this week.
Well, thank you, Abby. So last night they had the American League wild card game against Houston at the New York Yankees. The Yankees unfortunately lost with a 3-0 loss, which means that Houston will play Kansas City. Game 1 is October 8th, which I cannot tell you what today is, October 7th, so it will be tomorrow. Game 1, 7:30 on Fox Sports 1 and MLB Network. In the other game that will be tomorrow at 3:30 is Texas at Toronto, which is game 1 of the division series, and whoever wins that game will play more, and then the winner of those two series will then play each other for the division title. In the National League, the Chicago Cubs are at the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight at 8 p.m. on TBS. Then the National League, the New York Mets are going to be at the LA Angels on October 9th, which is Friday, starting at 9:30. And then in football news, the Houston Texans are hosting the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow for the Thursday night game at 8:25 p.m. And hockey the NHL season starts back up tonight. So we have 4 games. Rangers are at Chicago. The Montreal Canadiens are at the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Vancouver Canucks are at the Calgary Flames. And then the San Jose Sharks are at the LA Kings. And the Ranger game starts tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC SN. And that will be a game to watch, as it will be a very good one. Two very good dynamic teams to play off tonight. So hopefully the Rangers will get the win.
Sports.
I know, that's how you feel about it.
No, I enjoy watching sports. It's just I am really bad at remembering all of the stats and stuff and watching the games. I actually really enjoy hockey, all these people hitting each other. Hence why I was Powder Puff team captain in high school.
See, that makes sense.
Yep, that's my left tackle. It was fabulous.
Well, I'm so glad. So should we go for our last news update today?
Yes, let's go for our last story off of CNN. So I actually had no idea that Waze, which is a traffic app, could also be used as a GPS, because I've always only used it as, like, figuring out where traffic is, which was actually quite useful moving into Iona, let me tell you, a month or so ago.
Exactly. That we've used it coming back from New Jersey, where 287 has a backup for 5 miles, and it also shows you where the cops are on the highway. When people report it. But I had no idea the app gave me directions to. I thought it was just showing me the route that I was currently on.
According to this, maybe we should be more careful about using it as a GPS.
Yeah, because in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, there was a couple that was using the Waze GPS app, thinking it would lead them to a tourist avenue, and it completely took them a completely different route, and they ended up in the city's most dangerous slum areas. The woman of the couple was shot and killed, and her husband was able to get away and did not need to go to the hospital. But the Waze app said in the CNN article, Waze said it's incredibly saddened by the incident. And people are now concerned for their safety with the upcoming Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. I would be concerned too if there's a slum area that it takes you to.
Yeah, that would not be a very good thing. I mean, I don't understand why the streets have the same name. That's my question.
That does not make any sense to me either. But
there's actually been a whole bunch of issues surrounding Rio and the Olympics.
Exactly, and I feel like this probably is going to make people more concerned about going to Rio, especially for the Olympics. I feel that, if I was going to the Olympics, I would be like, that does not... I don't think it would be a good idea for, to use this app going to Rio de Janeiro, but, I
think that we should just stick to using it for figuring out where the traffic is.
Me too, and I feel that Waze, maybe after this incident, should come up with a different way of, constructing it, so.
Yeah. So, That is all the time that we have today. Thank you for listening to Brunch with Abby and Kate. We'll be back next Wednesday at 11 a.m. to give you your update on all the news that's going on. And hopefully we'll be back with another update from Dancing with the Stars. Because we're kind of obsessed with that show.
Exactly. So
until then, have a great week.
WICR presents another great New York sports moment.
May 8, 1970, during Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the